Hi, everybody. I'm back. Today is going to be a very long, arduous day. And I noticed that, you know, I don't even use the salutation good morning because every morning I wake up, I'm mad to be still here in this solution. Here I am on this morning again, about to have a very long day that involves letting go of the past so that I can create a new way, and how difficult that is. I have been creating Impromptu Nebthet's musical, demonstrating courage to reveal to the world how horrific receiving an HIV bogus diagnosis is to your life. From the moment of receiving that diagnosis, I have attempted to show swings in my mood and how I have been impacted by all that accompanies receiving a diagnosis like that, from career to social life, social isolation. And so here I am again on today, uprooting my life. I remember how excited I was to be going back to Atlanta. And all the possibilities I thought that would encompass. But then to get there and see just how much it has changed. And then the graduate school thing, and really, truly beginning to feel in danger. It is a fact that Kundalini awakened people are under attack. Today I have a few notes here that I'd like to touch on. But overall, the main thing is to make the best of what you have. You know, none of us are free from trauma. All kinds of things happen in our life, and we just have to roll with the punches, so to speak. And that's what Bogus HIV has taught me, reluctantly, but it still has me here on this earth, crafting a way to get through each day until the twinkling of an eye experience happens, hopefully very soon in our lifetime, and perhaps changes can be made. Now, I've been intensely studying Bobby Hemmett's Above God Gnostic race. And, I really like it because he's basically sitting at a desk with all these books on shelves behind him, and he's demonstrating true scholarship. He nor I have ever been one to talk without showing action, without providing documentation for scholarship and lived experiences that demonstrate that we're not making it up. We're not emotional. We are attempting to teach truth. And I'm so thankful to him. He detailed how everything on this planet, including religions, formed from information provided by our ancestors in the Coptic texts. How Etruscans emerged out of Kemet, civilized the world, and actually started Rome and Greece. And yet, when all the conflict began and they lost wars, the libraries and temples were desecrated, knowledge stolen, and manipulated to place others in the place where we were, and then demean us. And so, as sad as that is, it is what has happened. We have been held from the truth of who we are. Melanin, magnificent beings, monstrous soul chaos beings on this planet. And so I find strength in knowing that we have all been diligent and we have uncovered the truth. we realize all the ways that we are under attack. I'll list them quickly, but we're already familiar. Black eradication, organ harvesting, bogus HIV, bogus disease, imprisonment of black men. This is the one that I have done as best I could, but I wish I could do more. You know, so many black men are imprisoned. Number one, to turn back the hands of time to slavery. They work there, largely unpaid. That is, after they are killed and cloned. And then most of them who are in prison are unaware a lot of times about bogus HIV. And so that is so sad that they're sitting in a prison for something they really didn't do, that there's no science to prove. I'm happy to have been a part of OMSJ and Dr. Banks and Clark Baker and freeing those 53 people. And I just wish that the entire world could open to the truth of bogus HIV and the whole thing could stop. I want to thank Mama Nebthet for helping me create. First of all, for waking me up and being there since the day of my Kundalini awakening in 98. But for also guiding me to Impromptu, Nebthet's musical, which for me, without even realizing it at the time, it is a lifesaver. I listen every day, and that's not living in the past. It's actually bringing me every day into the present to craft a new way to get through. And so I'm so thankful for her for having the insight to assist me, guide and guard me in that way. Here I am again, leaving one city for the next. I've gone from Montgomery to Birmingham to Atlanta several times throughout the years. And this bogus HIV crisis, out of despair and depression over friends dying, lost career opportunities. And, you know, today's going to be another big day. I've got to get back to Atlanta. I've got to, you know, sell my home, pack all my things, get it all back down here, get this home renovated, cleaned out, renovated. And that is causing some family strife. You know, people don't know how to or are willing to let go. Because I've been through bogus HIV, I've learned, you know, you have to pack light. You can't hold on to things from yesterday that no longer serve you today. So clearing this home of all these things is what is being done on today. And hopefully going back to Atlanta, dismantling my life and my home, and then selling that house will allow me to move forward. And then get back here to Montgomery, where it's not much better. You know, black eradication is an agenda that is happening globally. And so I think because I'll be near my parents, I'll feel a little bit safer in a neighborhood that in itself is questionable. But I do believe that I am guided, guarded, and protected, and I can impact the energy of an environment just by my very presence. And I'm looking forward to making the best of what I've been given. And so that process is going forward on today. I want to just speak briefly about one more thing before I let you all go. The demiurge influence. I've spoken about this before. Bobby Hemmett teaches extensively about it. As a matter of fact, I think I was aware of it back before I even learned who Bobby Hemmett was. Back in the starseeds.net days, extraterrestrials.net days, and the Spirit House healing days. We learned about the demiurge and archons. I didn't fully understand it now, but upon further study, I really do now understand not only what is happening on the planet, but what has happened to me, always feeling under attack. Now, the demiurge, which is the Aldebaran Jesus and those type entities are not God. They are lower demiurge entities that have tricked the human populace. They actually inhabit the bodies of pastors. Remember back I talked about a movie I had seen? It was set in I think a South Carolina town. It had a very popular black lady actress in it who had a love interest, or a guy had a love interest in her in that movie. But there were scenes that revealed the demiurge entity, how it will overtake a body of a pastor or people influential in the community and in the church. And this is all in an effort to harness energy to feed to the demiurge entity. And so that is what has happened. The demiurge created walk-ins, archons, and counterfeit spirits. In fact, Bobby Hemmett has said he believes the entire black race, save 1 or 2%, has been walked in by lower demiurge entities. They have given black men the desire for white women. They have made it difficult for us to succeed at anything that we do. And it is aware that it is losing power. So it has been under way attacking us in every way. And so I guess that can make us feel a little better to know that it wasn't any failure on our part. We're just unaware of the influences around us that we cannot see. And so, as I almost get to my destination, I'm so happy about my root chakra attack. There is still a problem there, but it is so much better. And I would not be able to, I don't think, do all this physical work that's required in physical pain. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to afford help to make this transition happen as easily as possible and as painlessly as possible. I have every faith. I have walked a long journey down the dusty road that my soul has chosen for me. But I'm still here, and I will emerge victorious. I believe we did not incarnate here to be defeated. So I want to offer you encouragement, love, and support to stay the course and to dig deep, because we are what it's all about on this planet. And I believe that's pretty much all. And I'm about at my destination, preparing for a very busy, strenuous day. All right. Have a good day. I am Dr. Damien Q. Lester, Conscious Dr. Rainbow Warrior. Busting up bogus HIV, healing the sacral chakra. Have a good day. Ah, Toon Ra. Goodbye.